Brungart Hauer CPA. We can help. We do that.
Dustin Armbruster for Eagle Communications and HaysPost.com. Baseball season is upon us, and it is a unique situation for the Hays High Indians and second first year head coach Dustin Dreher. And that's kind of where we wanted to start with this interview is, are you in your first year or second year as head coach? When I write the stories for Hays Post, what am I putting in there?
I keep telling people it's my first year just because last year we only got 2 weeks in. We actually didn't even have a practice with the full team because we had so many kids participating on the state basketball team as they were making their run last year. And then that got cut short, so I think we had a practice on Saturday, just an optional BP, and it was raining, and then everything got banged, and so we didn't have a season. So it's really, that's what I keep telling people, it's my first year, so I don't know what to tell you on that.
So how much of your stuff is instilled as still we'll call it new head coach, considering that it's been 2 years since these guys have played for Hays High?
We had, of our seniors this year, we had several of them get some time as sophomores. Our last season in 2019, and so there was a lot of memory loss from then till now. So last year we started getting bits and pieces in, but we were missing Wellbrock at shortstop, Schwartz at first and on the mound. Wellbrock's the pitcher too, and so we were missing a lot of those basketball guys that played key positions. And so last year with the first 2 weeks we didn't put in a lot of stuff. I mean, we were working on stuff here or there, but we didn't hit a lot of the stuff hard because we were just missing so many pieces. Now this year we're getting back after it, and we've got everything installed, and so they're kind of chomping at the bit. I think they're getting sick of beating each other up and hitting off of each other, and I think they're ready to go. So
I've seen around the state there's some teams that have played 2 or 3 double headers already. You guys get going in the early part of April, but once you get started, it's a pretty steady schedule.
It is. It's gonna, when we hit it, we're gonna hit it hard. I believe we actually just finalized our schedule, which sounds kind of crazy with all the stuff going on. I think we finally actually got our last. We were a doubleheader short up till today, and I think we picked up one at the end of the year. So it's going to be kind of nice. I think that once we start playing, we're going to keep playing. We're not going to have like a week off here and a week off there. It's like once we play, we're going to play probably 2 doubleheaders a week and really test the depth of our pitching staff, which I think will be nice. I think that's kind of more baseball-like anyway. Just you play instead of practice for a week and then play a doubleheader. So I think it'll be kind of nice once we hit it. So talk
about the team a little bit, some of the expectations and some of the people you expect to step up.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting not having for 2 years, not having a season last year, not being around the guys for very long. But we got 5 seniors this year, and every single one of them is going to play a big role. Remy Cox is going to be kind of our iron horse behind the plate. He's going to be the guy that's going to do a bulk of the catching for us. He's doing a great job taking up that position. Didn't catch much his sophomore year. He did see some varsity time his sophomore year, but we had Brock Loomis behind the plate. Kid that lost the senior year last year, but Remy's done a great job of taking that role. Dalen Schwartz he's been bugged by that basketball injury he had in their last state playoff game, so he's kind of getting back in the swinging phase, getting at bats here and there. Waiting to see him on the bump too. Hopefully to get him some live innings against the team today or tomorrow and get him on the bump. Dom Boehner's doing a great job in the outfield as a senior. He's going to be a guy that's going to be a middle of the lineup kind of guy too. Dylan Dreiling, the kid, is a junior. He played some his freshman year. Another kid that's going to be a workhorse on the bump for us, and I feel we got a few guys that every time they step on the mound, they're going to give us a chance to win. Garrett Wellbrock's another one as a junior that's going to see significant time on the mound as well as be a middle infield guy for us. So this will be his first varsity experience as a junior, but looking forward to seeing what he can do on the mound against somebody other than his own teammates.
Despite the fact that it's been 2 years since the team has played, are the goals similar regardless of regardless of experience from nothing a year ago?
Oh yeah, we got competitive kids, up and down the lineup. A kid I didn't mention that's going to see some time on the bump, middle infield, Dawson Vonfelt. They're all just, he's a kid that's really probably, biting at the bit right here, chomping at the bit, because he's a kid that's been injured almost every year, his freshman, sophomore year, and then his junior year lost it to COVID, the season being cut short. So I got a great competitive bunch, and that's one thing we've been trying to do in our scrimmages is we're trying to pit each other, pit each other against each other, and really have some competitive scrimmages. And it's fun when they start yelling at each other and they're fighting. You know, you don't want you don't want to fight between teammates, but you want that competitive juices, those competitive juices flowing in practice, and so they're kind of getting after it in practice, and I think they're ready to unleash it on somebody else. So
basketball and football already went through, and all the other sports through their COVID season. What does it look like for baseball when it comes to regulations and stipulations?
Well, in baseball, what they're saying, we got the same stipulations in school with masks and face shields. What it comes down to on the playing field is kids are supposed to wear their masks in the dugout. When they're playing and doing things on the field and they're out there, it's whatever they want. They don't have to wear the mask, but Keisha did post that they do want kids in masks in the dugout at least. So.
Well, the season's getting ready to start in the first full week of April. Still the Diamond Classic coming back in May?
Yeah, it is. With all the teams kind of waiting to see and hesitant on scheduling, we were only going to have 4 teams this year.
Okay.
So we are changing the format a little bit, but we'll still get 4 games out of it the way we have it set up. So it'll kind of be a pool play into playoff, and kind of looking at possibly cutting it down to 2 days this year instead of going Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which we do have 2 teams that travel that might like that. That's a little bit cheaper, and so teams are struggling with budgets to stay in a hotel for 2 nights is kind of tough. So might work out well for us.
The Hayes baseball season getting underway very soon, and then trying to make yet another trip to the state tournament by the time that May rolls around. For HayesPost.com and Eagle Communications, I'm Dustin Armbruster.
Brungart Hauer CPA. We can help. We do that.